What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with a seasonal championship, the party animal one. The eligible cars are these three. Well, technically more. You can use any Jaguar as long as you tune it into the S1 class, so between 801 and 900 rating. So all the Jaguars count, but those are the three that are already in the S1 class. I am using the XJR15, the 1991 car, with a 900 tune. The share code, as always, in the description. Thought about using the XJ220S, but I went for this one instead. Obviously with a slightly different look than the original car, but that's what happens when you tune, right? We are awaiting race number 1. That one's quite pretty, actually. And let's go. Let me quickly take a picture. I'm very certain, but can't believe I haven't photographed either of the two. Anyway, let's go into the actual race now. This one went wide, so easy overtake for us. Here we got side by side on the inside line. That was another easy overtake for us. Now we are closing in here. He went down the inside. We go to the inside of both of them. So really you just want to take them corner by corner and always just press your car into the inside, and well, it'll lead to an overtake. Oh, I didn't look. Oh, I looked backwards, which was a mistake. Oh well, not much happened. Let us position ourselves now. Late brake. And not in this corner, I doubt, but next corner we should get him. Not yet. Let's take a bit of a wider entry here. That got us close, but not in overtaking position. Going to the inside now. And that's an overtake. Sweet. And that should be a win in race number 1. Go. And going into the last lap now. Obviously right now all we need to focus on is finishing the race without making any big mistakes, and that will then lead to victory, or so I hope. Going very wide into this one. Car should be very drivable for you if you use the same tune. I think this is the barn find car, right? I think. Was it that one? I don't even recall. So that finishes race number 1. Now we go to race number 2. Where is it? Over here. Those new races? They look like new races, right? Alright, going into race number 2. Obviously, if that's... Yeah, the first track, I didn't recall the track. Let's say, and not sure this is much different. Now we drive in wet, interesting. Bit annoying, but okay. Let's try to cut them off. Well, that didn't really work. Let's go to the inside line. That didn't work, we weren't close enough. There we go. He went very wide, so that corner pretty good to overtake. Now it seems familiar, I think. I can't even tell if race is in. No, that seems familiar. But it might also be that this is just part of a different track. Which obviously is, but... Oh well, whatever. That's embarrassing, isn't it? No, it looks like a track I know. Whatever. Race is going pretty well. We're closing in on the lead car here and sticking to its rear end. And now we take the lead by making use of that little corner that we didn't care about, and the AI does care about it, and we just shot on straight ahead and took the lead. So several good overtake spots here on this track, as you could see. And now we can probably pretty easily take another win. I still can't, like, it seems familiar, this track. So I would say I know the track, but it's kind of embarrassing to not know that. Oh well. Track is simple enough to drive though, so far 2 very easy tracks. No particular difficulties there. Very easy to drive, very easy to handle. No real difficult passages. So it's another 20 points and an 8-point lead. Okay, let's do a wheel spin. Fantastic. Hey, but you can buy most of the visual stuff, so you don't spin it in wheel spins. Yeah, I don't care. I do not. No, that track, yeah, that existed. But was that one? No, that one wasn't new. I just never drive it, but it's not new. I don't think there are new tracks, are there? Now this one certainly isn't new. I know that sprint very well. What a... Okay, yeah, it's just the second one seemed very familiar, but the first one I just rarely drive it, so it seemed new, but you know. This sprint I know very well, and we should be able to win it as well. Or at least I don't see why not. This car still looks pretty good, even 30 years later. And really the only thing that I don't like about it is the rear lights. Which, well, that's how the rear lights looked back in the day, so... Really the rest, pretty cool car, like it. Now we managed to cut them off. And close the inside line here. There's the first corner for an overtake, but we're probably a bit too far behind, yeah. We were closing in on the acceleration, but we would have only... What the hell was he doing? Let's try to get past inside line. We're being blocked heavily by that guy. Past now, though. Up to 5th. Should have been further ahead, but that overtake didn't really work the way I anticipated. Come on, get to the inside. There we go. And now we can get to the inside here. No, not quite. So the AI not very good at those speedy corners. You just position your car properly and then an overtake shouldn't be difficult. I can't get inside. Would have rammed him from behind again. Let's push our car in, then brake again. So we kind of cut off his path. That led to a fairly easy overtake. Now it's a pretty relaxed race to the finish line. Corners here are very easy to drive, really. You just brake and turn and there's nothing special about them. Not even any special angles or anything that really... Lots of 90-degree corners or even not as tight as that. Very fast corners, lots of them, where you have an advantage over the AI. So this championship really shouldn't pose a problem. Let's see if we can do this. Yes, we can. At least it was pretty, eh? So, that's 60 points. That's another win. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can do this as well. Again, the tune code is in the description. And until the next time, farewell.